So once again, you have to select the content that you need, and we need to change its status to suspended. Remembering this could kick out anyone that is in the content, so it's best to do earlier in the morning, late at night, but just, yeah, when the people aren't on. Unfortunately, it's a risk you have to take. It's called running the gauntlet. Okay, our assessments are stored under components. Now, assessment workbooks can be stored in a couple of places. You'll see here that I've gone and got them from under components and assessments. I've downloaded the workbook, and it's always important to download it from the site so you're working from the right version. Each of our workbooks are protected, so you need to unprotect the document from in tools and go in, and that's where you then make the change, which is what I'm doing here. So before you can make any changes, you need to unprotect the document. You make your changes. I believe you'll need to make them there and possibly also down on the footer down here. Now this is an optional thing, but I'm pretty sure for RTO purposes we need to have latest versions of everything. So I've just changed the date on here. Some of the workbooks have a number of footers that you need to go through and change, so be aware of that. Once you have made the changes you needed to, you actually need to go back in and protect the document again. This is under Tools, Protect Document, and you want to protect it for forms. Okay, that's how they can fill in just those little grey sections. Then you save the document, and it's really important that you save it as what the file was on Capable, not what it's downloaded as. So I just had to remove the two then. Save that to my desktop. Once I've done that, I go back in. I can now delete it from Capable. So I'm removing the file from under Assessments and the Components. Then I'm going to add it again. So I choose the file from where I've saved it on the desktop. Hit choose. Call it Workbook 1 or whatever it was called before. And then add it. So I've now added once it uploads, I've now added the updated workbook back onto the system. Now, as I mentioned before, workbooks are often stored under a couple of areas. That's because people access it through the course content, that grey screen that you told me about, but also through under things such as resources. So if you see here, I'm going to go to Contents. I'm going to have a look at the content files, and I'm going to check under, first of all, the section. Is it there? Is the workbook there? No, it's not. So then I'll go down to Participant Resources, have a look there. Is Unit 1 there? Yes, it is. So I need to go there, I need to select that, I need to delete it, remove it, and then I need to upload the new one. So with workbooks, and because our courses are built differently, they're stored in different places, but on average you'll usually find they'll be in 2 different places, so you need to check some of the folders to see where they are. Chat with me if you've got any questions about that. Once it has uploaded successfully, as I said, just double check that it's not anywhere else, which I don't think they are in these cases. Sometimes there'll be a resources folder under each section. Once you've done that though, before you finish, it is always important to go back in and turn the content back to active. Update, and then you are done.
Inside